Today I'm going to talk to you about 4 uncommon myths homebuyers need to know. So let's debunk these myths and find out if purchasing a home is right for you. And stick around to the next video and we'll discuss pros and cons of renting versus buying. Myth number 1. It is cheaper to rent versus buy. Buying can help you build equity and grow your net worth. However, in the short term, renting can seem less expensive and more obtainable. Your deposit is typically cheaper than your down payment. However, if you're planning to stay in an area for more than 5 to 7 years, buying far outweighs renting. In my next video, I will talk much more about buying versus renting. But let's move on to myth number 2. Myth number 2. You must pay off all your debts, including student loans, car loans, etc., in order to purchase a home. Nope. That simply is not true. Loans are based upon a debt ratio. You have to look at the total debt versus your total assets. A good rule of thumb is having a debt to income ratio of about 45%. I would recommend speaking with a lender as they can give you a more comprehensive understanding of this entire process. Uncommon myth number 3. If I put an offer in on a house and it gets accepted, I am guaranteed to be a homeowner. Sorry, not sorry. This is wrong. And it could be a good thing. Once your offer is accepted, there's still a lot to do. Most buyers have contingencies in place to protect each party. Throughout the real estate transaction, there are various contingencies, which are typically home inspections, title, lien checks, appraisal, and loan approval. If at any point something isn't able to be negotiated out, there's always the ability to back out of the contract based upon that contingency and get back your earnest money deposit. We'll talk more about an EMD or earnest money deposit in another video. So let's move on. Last tip, number 4. Finding a for sale by owner will save you money. Sadly, this is a myth. If you don't have a representation in your purchase of your real estate transaction, there's little to no protection with both buyer and seller. Less negotiation and more potential risks. Emotions can run deep and lead the transaction to feel uncomfortable. People can feel taken advantage of and ultimately unhappy with the purchase of the home. Having each party represented will alleviate a lot of these issues and potentially save you money in the long run. Home ownership is what many deem the American dream. Understanding the process and debunking these myths is a critical step in the right direction. Home ownership is not for everyone, and there's nothing wrong with waiting to own a home. But there is lots wrong with rushing in and having little to no understanding to pursue home ownership. If you found these videos helpful, please check out my next videos on buying and selling a home at the same time or renting versus buying, pros and cons. If you're interested in knowing the step-by-step process to purchasing a home, please check out my website to download a complimentary copy of my Home Buyers Guide. Thank you for watching. I'm Lacey Devrick with Lacey Devrick Homes, powered by Windermere, located here in San Jose, California.